Hi there, my magical loves. Today I want to share with you how to clear your karma. We are in a time period up until the 18th of September when we can actually clear our karma. It is a time that will not occur again for 150 years. We can always clear or lessen our karma, but this time is very auspicious for it. The reason being that Jupiter and Saturn are looking at each other. Jupiter is moving forward and Saturn is moving backwards, and they're very close to each other. And Jupiter is the teacher. Jupiter is the teacher, and Saturn is the lord of karma. So how does Jupiter appear in our lives? Jupiter comes in the number 3. Jupiter is usually a blessing in disguise, and also warns us of things and teaches us, tries to teach us. So I've got 2 stories about Jupiter. The one is about a man drowning in the sea, and he's asking God for help, and then a little boat comes and he says no thank you, he's waiting for God to rescue him. Then a ship comes, no thank you, I'm waiting for God to save me. And then a helicopter comes and he says no thank you, I'm waiting for God to save me. Then he dies and goes to heaven and asks God, why didn't he save him? And he said, but I've been there 3 times. In the Bible, there's a story of Martha. She was expecting Jesus for lunch. 3 beggars came to her door, and she showed them all the way while she was preparing the lunch and sent them away empty-handed. And then Jesus came late for lunch, and she asked him, why are you late for lunch? And then he said, I was here already 3 times. So we must be careful who we deal with, because it could be angels in disguise, and we must look out for the signs of the universe. What is the universe trying to show us? And like I say, it always comes in 3s. Saturn, how does Saturn appear in life? Saturn comes in a 7. The best stories about it also in the Bible, where Jacob had to work 7 years for Rachel and then was tricked into marrying her sister Leah. And then he had to work another 7 years to get Rachel. Then he had 12 sons, and his favorite son was Joseph, who was with Rachel. And he made no secret that it's his favorite son, and he even gave him a technicolored coat. And obviously he didn't have to do the same kind of work that his brothers had to do. So one day his brothers sold him off to slavery, and he landed in Egypt, where he was accused of rape and thrown in prison, because Saturn also represents locks and chains and prison. He must have sat in prison probably for about 7 years, when the Pharaoh heard that he lays out dreams. And the Pharaoh's dream was that 7 lean cows ate 7 fat cows and stayed lean. And Joseph interpreted this as that there will be 7 very prosperous years, followed by 7 years of drought and starvation. So the way to counteract that was to prepare for those years and put away food for those years, and as a result he became the prince of Egypt. So Saturn comes to us in the number 7, but so karma happens in a 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Karma returns to you. It's like a wheel, you cannot escape it. It comes around. If there's a bump in the wheel, it's going to come around. You can try and make it less, but you cannot take it away completely. But like I said, we're in a period where we can clear it. And the best way to clear it at the moment is to do the Ganesha fast, which starts on the 3rd. Because Ganesha is a product of Saturn's wrath, because his head was taken off. That's how he landed, with an elephant head. So the fast starts on the 3rd. It's best to fast until the 18th to get the best results, although the fast is only supposed to be for 10 days. Right. The best way to fast also is to have liquids, and in the evening you just have a small vegetarian dish. The Bible and also tells us how to clear karma completely. So Jesus, Buddha, and other ascended masters, they all had to do 40 days. They spent 40 days and 40 nights in the desert or alone or whatever. So they had no food and nothing to drink actually. Then there's Daniel who fasted. He did a vegetarian fast. And Moses, he was the person who fasted the longest. He went into the mountains for 40 days and 40 nights, and when he came back, he saw that the people were praying to the golden cow. Then he went back for 40 days and 40 nights and came back with the 10 commandments. So he basically fasted for 80 days. But 40 is the number of clearing your karma. So if you really want to clear karma, to clear it completely, 40 days, 40 is the number. Do it 40 days and 40 nights. We also see it in the story of the big flood and Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark teaches us a lot because the word ark stands for acts of random kindness. So acts of random kindness will clear your karma, will help clear your karma. And also Noah definitely did not eat the animals that was on the ark. So you must be vegetarian to clear your karma. Number one, to clear your karma is to feng shui your house and to clear your space. No clutter, be organized. Organize all your stuff. Feng shui is all about harmony and balance. You go through your house with a bell. Or with a singing bowl to clear your karma. I also make this mist. It's a space clearing mist, which you can buy from me. It's been blessed and consecrated especially to clear the space. Especially after there's been negative energy in your house, you can clear your space with this. Saturn is also about the evil eye. You can also buy an evil eye bracelet from me. I make them and bless and consecrate them. Burn candles and incense. The next thing is Saturn lives in clocks. So Saturn likes time, planning your time, routine, discipline, but it also likes love. So loving actions. Then the next thing is your diet. You must follow a vegetarian diet and you must not smoke or drink. Smoking and drinking gives bad karma and makes holes in your aura, which can let evil spirits in or evil thoughts in. Also, don't drink any milk at night. At night time, definitely don't drink milk and follow a vegetarian diet. Then, generosity. Donate to the poor or those less fortunate to you, especially shoes on a Saturday. Look after animals. Feed the birds. Feed a black dog or a black cat on a Saturday. Saturday is Saturn Day. Saturn rewards you. So Saturn is not just bad. If you do good deeds, your rewards are great. If Saturn is positive, you can become very prosperous, very wealthy, very healthy. It blesses you. But if you do bad deeds, you are rewarded for that also. Saturn is like Mars. And it says here, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Fairness. Also, you have to be fair in your life. Be fair to, don't favor one person over another person. Or you must be fair. Like Jacob favored Joseph over his other children and made no secret of it. That is not fair, because it caused his brothers to hate him and dislike him intensely. They actually wanted to kill him but decided to sell him instead. So, yeah, and Saturn is also about setting boundaries. You've got to have boundaries, because Saturn loves boundaries and discipline and order. So you've got to set boundaries. Say no when you want. Don't say yes when you want to say no. Say no and drive your own karma. Saturn is about rhythm and cycles, repeating cycles. So if you see that you have to repeat something that you dislike over and over, what is it trying to teach you? How do you clear that karma? Another thing about time is to be focused, to stay focused. This is Kutimi. If you're focused, or if you're in the moment, if you focus on something and your work that you're busy with and you're in the moment and you stay in the moment, you experience a peak performance, or get a peak experience, an out of this world experience, where you realize that everything is one and everything is in perfect order. When people get this experience, they are so moved by it, they would do anything to experience it again. They write books about it. And all you need to do is to be in the moment. Don't be in the past. The past will make you depressed. Don't be in the future. You'll live in fear. Be in the moment. Appreciate what you have and what you see and what you feel at the moment, and who you have in your life at the moment. And don't live in the past, don't live in the future. Just here in the moment, and you'll see there will be countless blessings, more than what you can have room to receive. Right, then another way to clear karma is, and to make sure you don't make any bad karma, is to pay people for the service they render you, and pay your servants. Pay for services. Be generous. If you are stingy in life, you cannot receive when your hands are closed. Your hands have to be open to receive. And like I say, make sure you pay those who render a service to you, or who are willing to go the extra mile for you. Then, also a good way to clear karma is to help people with eyesight problems. That's a huge karma cleaner at the moment. On a Saturday, which is Saturn Day, feed a black dog, a black cat, feed the birds. See the blessings, find the blessings in your present moment. Right, meditate. Once again, that is practicing awareness and being in the moment. Prioritize so that you can get your time management in order and your life in order. Practice a healthy lifestyle. Another thing about time, and it's the most important one that I did not mention before, is to practice patience. If you are impatient, you are creating bad karma. If you are driving your car and you will not give somebody else a gap, or you're impatient and sit on somebody else's backside and hoot and carry on like a hooligan, bad karma. Bad, bad karma. Another thing is if you're driving and there's a truck in front of you, once again, it's Jupiter telling you to slow down, because otherwise there is an accident waiting for you in the front. Saturn is time. Saturn is age. Respect aged people and respect time, your own and others people's time. And be patient and take your time, because there is no time in reality. The time is karma. So the minute you think you're late and you want to rush and in the process cause an accident, that is karma. That is Saturn in action. But if you pre-plan, if you leave 10 minutes earlier or 20 minutes earlier, you will be on time and it will not be necessary for you to create bad karma by being rude on the road. Right, then about our teacher again, Jupiter. The placement of Jupiter at the moment is in a place of protection, where you need to protect the people you love. And also, this space in the universe is ruled by Mercury. It's on Antares, the fixed star Antares. It's ruled by Mercury and Mars. So that's another reason why I said about, because Mercury is driving communication, fast actions, thinking. And Mars is the god of war. I've got a picture here of Mars. So Mars is anger, aggression. Jupiter is lying on it. It's testing you. Don't overthink things. Be patient. And live in the moment. Patience is a wonderful virtue. I've got a new pack of cards here. That is a Siamese cat. And I drew from it the Four of Winter, which says, it's a koala bear sitting in a tree and sleeping a bit. And it says, thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to a resolution, but meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. So that is what we have to do at the moment. Part of clearing our karma, meditate and pray. It's very important. And be patient. Very, very important. On that note, I bid you goodbye. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me on my Gmail address, which is fortunejade808@gmail.com. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.